everybody. Are you ready to hear a story about Spider-Man? Yes.
Hey, well, I'll sit over here and help out with the pictures.
It's called Spider-Man, the Amazing Story. Spider-Man's real name is Peter Parker. Peter was an ordinary boy. He lived in New York City with his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Peter often dreamed of being a superhero. Peter Parker was a student at Midtown High School. He was very clever and worked hard at his lessons. He always got good marks, and his favorite subject was science. Peter was a quiet, shy boy. He was not very good at sports, and he was afraid of heights. Other students, like Flash Thompson, sometimes made fun of him. One day, Peter Parker's life changed forever. He was bitten by a radioactive spider at a science exhibit.
Let me tell you, that hurt. Did not feel good.
The spider's poison entered Peter's body and made him start to change. He felt very strange. The spider bite gave Peter amazing new powers. He became really strong, and he could climb tall buildings. Peter decided to become a wrestling star on television. He called himself Spider-Man. One day, his Uncle Ben was robbed by a burglar. This made Peter decide to use his amazing powers to help people and catch criminals. Peter turned Spider-Man from a television star into a superhero. Spider-Man's special costume and mask protect his true identity from his enemies. Peter wears his Spider-Man costume under his clothes. He was always ready to leap into action. Every spider has a web. Peter Parker used the science he learned in school to make Spider-Man's web. Spider-Man shoots the web from his wrists, and he uses it to swing from building to building. Spider-Man is always one step ahead of danger thanks to his spider sense. He can tell if any of his enemies are trying to sneak up on him. His spider sense even works in the dark. Spider-Man has amazing strength. He can bend iron bars and punch through walls. He can also jump higher than a house and leap across rooftops. Spider-Man can also think very quickly. This makes him good at catching even the smartest criminals. Spider-Man has many enemies, like the Scorpion and Dr. Octopus. Peter Parker is in love with Mary Jane Watson, who lives next door. Mary Jane likes Peter. She secretly thinks he might be Spider-Man. Spider-Man usually works alone, but sometimes even he needs help from superhero friends. Daredevil and Captain America have both helped Spider-Man to fight crime. Peter Parker knows that his powers make him different from other people. He believes Spider-Man must help people who need him. Spider-Man does his best to make the world a safer place. The end.
Yay! does anybody have any questions for Spider-Man? I know I do. Does it get hot inside that suit, Spider?
Sure
Does it get hot inside?
A really hot summer day in New York City.
Yeah.
Swinging from rooftops, get really, really sweaty in this costume.
Now, how'd you get over your fear of heights?
I think it came naturally. Once I got bitten by the spider, I think instinct took over, and I seeked out high places up on the skyscrapers. Also, I don't look down.
There you go.
Question right there? Yes.
Would you have spider webs?
I have spider webs. I didn't bring them with me. They said I couldn't. Too much mess in the library. But I do have them. Any other questions? Anybody?
Thank you.
You? Yes.
You can really jump over
Shadows of the West.
I can jump over small buildings. Superman can jump over the really tall ones. But I can jump pretty high.
Oh, I got you.
Any other questions? Anybody?
Is it hard to get a library card? Does it take very long?
No, it actually takes less than 5 minutes to get a library card, and sign-ups are right over there.
Cool.
Our friends at the library can help you out, and I can hand you your library card.
And of course, you can get one any day, but you can
Yeah,
only
you
get one
it,
from
but today's a
Spider-Man.
special day because I'm here.
Yeah.
And with your library card, you can get any book you want by yourself, which is even cooler. Yes, question.
How do you fight the bad guys?
With my spider powers, of course. Using my spider web, my spider strength, using my spider sense to outwit them. Anything a spider can. Any other questions?
Well, now what?
There's a question.
He just wanted to wave to you.
Okay. That's acceptable. But one thing the book left out, that's one important thing the book left out, is my famous motto, with great power comes great responsibility. Which means if you have the power to do something, you should do it. Even if it's bad. Like, you shouldn't do something bad just because you can. Which is the most important thing.
Cool.
But always use your powers for good if you have them. And I have a pretty good feeling you guys might. Especially the power of reading, which is a very, very valuable power to have. Anything else?
Oh, I see. We've got. What's your opinion on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Are they competition or are they?
Well, you see, I protect the top part of New York.
Yeah.
They protect the bottom part in the sewers, so they're pretty cool with me.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
they love pizza.
Oh,
and I like
yeah.
pizza too.
Okay, good. So you
So-
guys have pizza parties and everything?
Yeah, we have pizza parties.
Wow.
That's for sure. Also, they taught me some ninja skills because they're the Ninja Turtles, of course.
So
Now, I believe we have coloring sheets, yeah?
I was just going to ask you if you would mention that. We have
Yes.
coloring sheets for everybody.
So if everyone didn't get a coloring sheet, there's ones over there, and we have some crayons,
And you can see
some color
the
pictures
color.
of me,
Okay.
any color you want.
Yeah.